You're listening to the Bachelor, all the latest in television entertainment bold.
Some golden bachelorette men bear all this week in a striptease, but one man bears his heart and admits he's falling for Joan Vassos. With the show heating up, this admission adds a whole new level of romance and tension. Keep reading for all the details. One suitor says goodbye heaves show. The next golden bachelorette is going to be a roller coaster until any other. Joan Vassos takes some of her men on a date where they strip down after learning some moves from the famous Chippendale dancers. Caitlin Bristow makes an appearance for the tawdry date that's actually for a really good cause that's close to Joan's heart. Suitor Chalk Chapel is another thing close to Joan Vassos' heart. The previews heavily tease that he leaves the show for a family emergency like Joan did during Jerry Turner's season. But will he return to the show later in the season? Click here to find out all the details on Chalk's unexpected exit. Golden Bachelorette suitor admits he's falling for Joan Vassos. While Joan Vassos shares a heartbreaking goodbye to Chalk, another suitor confesses that he's starting to fall for her. Mark Anderson wowed viewers during his brief appearance on Joey Grazietti's season of The Bachelor. He made his TV debut during Kelsey Anderson's hometown date. Now he's about to be Joey's father-in-law. Mark Anderson can relate to Joan Vassos in a way that not all of the suitors can. Like Joan, Mark lost his spouse of many years to cancer. Joan's husband died of pancreatic cancer in 2021. Mark and Kelsey lost Kelsey's mom to breast cancer in 2018. He's finally ready to find love again, and with his daughter's encouragement, he joined the Golden Bachelorette to woo Joan. Mark is part of the Chippendale date, but he also bears his heart during a phone call with Kelsey. 6 ABC Philadelphia shared an exclusive clip of the check-in. "I'm telling you, this has been the best time in the last 6.5 years," Mark said to his daughter about his experience in the Bachelor Mansion so far. He gushed over Joan. "When I'm with Joan, I feel great. She's so there with each conversation, and she just remembers so much." Kelsey Anderson encouraged her dad to enjoy his time on the reality TV show. "I'm just so happy for you, Dad, and I hope that you continue to make the most of this experience, and I hope I see you soon at hometowns." In a world filled with endless romantic possibilities, there's something uniquely captivating about love blossoming later in life. The reality show Golden Bachelorette, which focuses on the journey of mature singles finding companionship, recently aired an episode that left viewers breathless. Among the hopeful hearts competing for the affections of the poised and elegant Joan Vassos, one suitor made a confession that set the stage for a compelling romance. He admitted he was falling for her. The show had just reached its midway point when the confession came. The suitor, who had been relatively quiet and reserved throughout earlier episodes, suddenly opened up in a way that caught everyone, including Joan, by surprise. As he spoke, his words were not the rushed declarations of infatuation that often fill dating shows. Instead, there was a deep sincerity, a sense of genuine awe, as if he couldn't believe the depth of emotion he was experiencing. A connection beyond words. Joan Vassos, a graceful woman in her 60s with an aura of wisdom and grace, embodies the essence of a life well lived. Having raised a family and built a career, she is now in search of a new chapter filled with excitement and connection. The suitor, an accomplished man with a past equally full of life's trials and triumphs, recognized a kindred spirit in Joan. Their connection, though understated at first, had been steadily growing since they met. Their conversations were marked by an easygoing nature, filled with laughter, shared stories, and a mutual respect that is often rare to find in dating. When the suitor finally admitted his feelings, it was during a serene moment, a quiet evening under a starlit sky, away from the cameras and the spotlight. He gently took Joan's hand and said, "I didn't expect this, Joan. I didn't expect to feel like this again, but I'm falling for you." His voice, tinged with vulnerability, spoke to the reality that love, at any age, can still be overwhelming. The weight of mature love. For Joan, hearing these words stood a whirlwind of emotions. In her life, she had known love and loss, joy and heartache. She'd understood the weight that comes with falling in love in one's later years. It's not just about the exhilaration of new feelings. It's also about the courage to embrace someone fully, knowing that time is precious. Falling in love at our age isn't easy, Joan responded, her eyes reflecting both warmth and caution. It's beautiful and terrifying all at once, but I feel something for you too. Her honesty, mingled with a sense of self-awareness, made the moment even more poignant. It was a conversation rooted not in youthful fantasy, but in a profound appreciation for life's fleeting beauty. A love story that transcends the screen. What makes this particular romance on Golden Bachelorette so compelling is its authenticity. Unlike the whirlwind romances often depicted in reality TV, this love story is one of patience, vulnerability, and real connection. The suitor's admission of falling for Joan was not a tactic or a move to win her favor. It was a genuine expression of his heart's longing. Their journey reminds viewers that love doesn't come with an expiration date. It evolves, matures, and if given the chance, can bloom anew in the most unexpected ways. Joan and her suitor are proof that love in later life can be just as thrilling and transformative as any youthful romance. It's a reminder that love stories are not bound by time, and that the courage to open one's heart is what truly defines a romantic. The path ahead. As the show progresses, it will be interesting to see how Joan navigates this new chapter with her suitor. Will she fully embrace his feelings, or will the complexities of mature love cause her to tread carefully? Regardless of the outcome, one thing is certain. This love story has already touched the hearts of many. Their relationship speaks to anyone who has ever hesitated to pursue love later in life, thinking it was too late. It tells us that love, in its truest form, doesn't diminish with age, it deepens, becomes richer and more meaningful. When Joan and her suitor look at each other, it's not just with the excitement of a new romance, but with the appreciation of two people who understand what it means to find something truly special. An inspiration for all ages. Golden Bachelorette has always been about more than just finding a match. It's about redefining how society views love and relationships in older generations. Joan Vassos and her suitor's story exemplifies that narrative beautifully. Their bond is a testament to the fact that love is not about recapturing youth, but celebrating every stage of life with someone who sees you fully. As we watch Joan's story unfold, we're reminded that falling in love is not just for the young, it's for the young at heart. And sometimes, when two souls find each other in the later chapters of their lives, the love they create can be even more profound, more enduring, and more inspiring than anything that came before. For now, we'll have to wait and see where Joan's heart leads her. But one thing is for sure, the suitor who bravely admitted he was falling for her has already created a moment that will be remembered long after the final rose is given. Their connection is a beautiful reminder that love is always worth pursuing, no matter where life's journey finds you. It remains to be seen just how far Mark Anderson makes it on the Golden Bachelorette. Watch the episode on Wednesday, October 9, at 8 p.m. Eastern on ABC to see what else Mark tells Kelsey. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos.